giving you a slice of unapologetic conversation. Welcome to Straight to Tape. My name is C. Perry II, the Mr. Fantastic. Podcasters Fantastic Four. First, comedian, professional joke slinger Tico the Guy. What's good, Tico?
What it do? People talk it. I live it all day, every day. Catch me in the spotlight. Catch me in the shadows. I don't know. I might be there. If I'm not,
Shaggers.
I'm somewhere else. Hey, yo, guess what I found out today, ladies and gentlemen?
What'd you
What did
find
you
out?
find out there?
That that when something says it's user friendly, that's just a nice way to say you dumb as fuck. Anyway, yo,
You're right.
yo, yo,
You're right.
that's it, man. That's it. Good to see y'all. Nice to be seen.
Ding.
Good seeing you too, Tico. Good seeing you too. And of course, the first lady of SUT, the quintessential hip hop mom, Keisha with a Y. What's good, Key?
What's up, y'all? It's Keisha with a Y, aka Hip Hop Mom, aka I'm making memories, not misery. Mom and your mom's favorite mom. What's up?
And what kind of memories are you making?
Lots. Kendrick's next week, so me and the boys are going to see Kendrick next week.
Major memory. That would be a major one. Yes,
We've seen it
yes.
before, but it was like nosebleed seat. We have really good seats this time. Not on the floor, but like front row, balcony to the right of the stage. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some video clips of the tour, and yeah, I mean, I'll say this, it looks like a tight set. So,
Mm-hmm.
you should have, you and the boys should have an enjoyable time. So,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, our social media assassin for the double deuce, ladies and gentlemen, Rob the Actual.
You need to really come up with another introduction, man.
Nigga, we
But
good. Nigga, you know how much left we got in the year, man? Come on, keep going. Shoot.
anyway, I'm Batman. But what's going on, y'all? We in the building, we about to do our thing, man. Yeah, that double do shit makes me sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. I'm on the corner, do whopping with a bunch of niggas over a fire pit or like a barrel, you know what I'm saying, burning trash. You know
In
what I'm saying?
South
Like
Philly, in South
New
Philly.
Jack
like right.
City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
In
yeah,
the
yeah.
city.
In the city.
You see,
Hold
and
on. Swig, swig, swig.
At least it's
Or
at
my
least it's
double
not Mad
deuce.
Dog, which ain't Mad Dog. It's called what is it? What's Mad Dog stand? MD stand for?
Yeah,
Mad
2020.
dog.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mogan,
Yeah, yeah.
Mogan,
Yeah.
Morgan and
something.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But blacknically, it's Mad Dog.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
blacknically.
Blackly.
Blacknically. Yes.
Yeah. But well, yeah, man. I'm in the building. You know how we do it, man. So like if you're watching it live right now, go ahead and drop a heart on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Drop an angry face on this bitch. We don't care. You just react, man. You know what I'm saying? Engage, get in the comments so we can shout you out, all that good stuff, man. So thank you for
Oh.
making us your favorite podcast.
And it's funny because y'all wanted to take it to New Jack City, and and I'm thinking the Philly element because I'm thinking Rocky 2, and and then take it
Ain't
back.
nobody drink no 22s in
No, no,
Rocky
no,
2.
no, 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 no.
No,
If
but they
he's,
were
he's
singing.
talking about there's a part in the beginning where I
Mhm.
believe if I'm not mistaken, it's Sylvester Stallone's brother thing in the song. If I'm not mistaken, I
Yep.
don't know yet, but they got
Frank
this
was one of them.
song
Yep.
and they got this song and it goes "Take It Back" and it's like "Take it back, do 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 do,
Take it
take
back.
it
Yep.
back."
Yep.
I've been told, do do do
do,
do, take it
do,
back like a fool.
do. Yeah.
All I
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Candy, something
Yep.
something tells me that you've been through this. Elaborate, please.
Does it taste good? I've never had Mad Dog.
That looks like an
Yeah.
I
experience.
remember I broke up with my college boyfriend and I drank a whole pint of Orange Driver. I was so fucking drunk and sick at the same
Yeah,
time.
I'm
you
sure
was
you
you was you
were.
was
I
messed up
met
in
Yeah.
the
my
game.
first wife off of Mad
Yeah.
Dog and Orange Driver. True story.
I didn't get Mad Dog because I had never had Mad Dog, not realizing that Orange Driver is probably worse than Mad Dog.
Yeah. What made you pick Orange Driver though?
I was distraught, yo. I was distraught. And so I just went into the convenience store and got some orange driver. Then I went to Bennigan's and ate something. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go very well.
Yeah, Ben. Orange Driver and Bennigan's. Wow. What a memory. Look, ladies and gentlemen, look, we got our Punchline and Parley edition. We got some comedians coming through.
That's
Shut
a
up,
damn
Rob.
shame. That's a damn shame.
We got some 14. Oh, damn.
I'm talking about Candy's caption.
That's what I'm talking
comment.
about. Yeah.
She said she was so drunk she couldn't ride her bike. Fucking
she told me that story before.
DWI on a fucking bike, nigga.
Is that even possible? Is that even possible? Like, when did DWI start, y'all? When did they start? Because they haven't always been. Because motherfuckers used to drink and take Quaaludes and drive and then get stopped. So
wasn't the original DUI push like in the early 80s?
I think so. Yeah.
Because it was like went from DUI to DWI. But yeah, I mean, but can you picture being drunk on a bicycle and getting stopped by a cop on a horse? That's just what goes through my mind.
Why the cop? You go straight to the cop on a horse.
All Candace had to do is put them training wheels in the backpack. Put them training wheels on. She'd have been all right. You know what I mean?
Carry me in my backpack just in case I need them.
Yeah, keep them training wheels in the backpack. You never know.
Very true. But look, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can catch Straight to Tape Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape, which is powered by Acast. You can hear it on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. That's including Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Podcasts. Straight to Tape. Make sure you're following us on all of our social media platform, that being Facebook, IG, Twitter, Straight to Tape, and S2T Media. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be in tune with the stuff that's coming up, because we do have something that's coming up.
We got a surprise for y'all.
We got a surprise for y'all that will be dropping next week. We'll be dropping next week. So be on the lookout.
Yo, Reg said Night Train. Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, I got down on some of that, Reg. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was me and you that was drinking that.
Yeah. Reg, you still drink Night Train? Go ahead and say so.
Look, I'm just glad I got all that that hobo drinking out my damn system at an early age.
Oh no! Completely forgot about the classic hobo drink. Okay, which is Rick. Yep.
Richard's Wild Irish Rose.
That Rick.
Exactly. That Kool-Aid packet in there, boy. Shake it up. You good to go.
You know what? We make all these assumptions about all these hobo drinks, but Zima ain't nothing but malt beverage. That's what all the girls used to drink. All the boozy bitches.
Man, let me
to
tell
drink
you,
the fucking Zima.
I kept a 6-pack of that in my refrigerator before. I ain't even drinking, but I knew girls would come over. I knew girls would come over, man, and you know what I'm saying? That's just a drink of choice, dog.
Hey, it's one thing about Tico's refrigerator. He always has drinks for the ladies. For the ladies, Chardonnay and some white Zinfandel in there. It's just sitting there.
Shout out to my man Raj in the comments. So our homie Big Hump, this nigga always trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make us drink Richards and shit. I got some Richards in the truck if you want me to go get it. You want me to go get it? Trying to sneak pour it in our cup. Like, yo, Rob, come here, man. Come here, bro. Come here. Like, no, nigga, get away from my cup, bro.
I'm your pusher man.
Yo, look. I think the last time I drank Rick, I was online. That was the last time I drank Rick, and I think I drank a whole fifth one night. I believe. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember.
Champ said White Claw tastes like TV static.
I love White Claw. Woo! You gotta sip it. You gotta sip it, and you scream like a white girl. Woo! That's what White Claw makes you do.
That's at LB every Sunday. Yep.
Tonight.
Yep.
No, I don't drink it there. I've got this new thing now. London Bridge has this ginger cider called Ginger. And so I just walked the dash ginger, and I just walk up to the bar and I said, "Can I get block and a vagina?" And they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Didn't you try to make me sip that last time we were there for the
Sip
tribute?
the vagina. Sip the
Oh
vagina.
my God!
So
No,
crazy.
Look.
They had me
before,
sipping on vagina. Anyway,
before we walk down,
It's good for your
before we
tummy,
walk
though.
down that road.
Ginger is
Before
good
we-
for your tummy.
Before we walk down that road, let's
Not
get started
gingivitis.
with the news of the week in a section of the show that we like to call the headline grab. I hate
man,
y'all.
we having banter, man. This nigga gonna stick to the schedule and shit. Go ahead,
I'm
nigga.
sticking
Go
to
ahead.
the schedule, nigga. Okay.
Rat
So
bastard.
what's going? Yeah, shut up. What's going down this week? Kenley, North Carolina, police force quits in protest over town manager.
You know,
Okay. So last week the police force of Kenley, North Carolina, which were 4 cops,
5.
and
And
it
the
was
poli-
5.
and
I
the
thought it
chief.
was 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
5, 4, and
Uh,
the chief.
Yep, 4 cops, the chief, and staff, because I think
No,
it were like
it wasn't that.
There were like
It
2 or
was
3
a
on
clerk
staff.
to a
There's
couple
a
of
clerk.
clerks that quit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Uh,
are all
Utility clerk. What's a
white.
utility clerk?
Mm.
What's a
She take the
utility
water
clerk?
bill. She processes the water bills.
But that's kind of that's what I thought. But why would she quit though? I mean, what would that affect the police? You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? What's the connection there? Because it was like the town clerk and the utility clerk. But that's some other shit. Go ahead, P. I don't know, man. That's I don't know. I don't see the connection. I mean, I do
Well-
see the connection, but I don't see the connection with the police.
Well, they quit in protest over the new town manager, Justine Jones, who's been the town manager for the past month and a half. Okay, and these are just words from the former police chief. In my 22 years at the Kenley Police Department, we have seen up and downs, but especially in the last 3 years, we have made substantial progress that we had hoped to continue. However, due to a hostile work environment now present in the town of Kenley, I do not believe progress is possible. That was the words of former Kenley Police Chief Josh Gibson.
I saw him on Fox, yo. I saw him on Fox with his
No.
lawyer, man. Yeah, no,
No.
for real.
No
It was
way.
like
He wasn't on
it was like-
Fox.
it was like 15,
He wasn't on
yeah,
Fox.
no, yeah, he was, yeah. Like yeah, he was, and it was just hilarious because off top, Fox was like, well, Black lives should love this. A whole town, the police just quit, and I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that's a low blow. That's pretty high. You know what I'm saying? They start talking about the reasons why. And he was like, she's got us doing other jobs, citing that he couldn't talk to people in the town. He was what you call that when you not at your desk at 8 o'clock.
Administrative duty. I don't
Yeah,
know.
when you're doing that, but what is it? What is it called when you're like wasting? You're wasting company time. He's wasting company time. He's wasting the police time, but not. He was conversating, but not working. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Stuff like that.
Water cooler
And,
shit.
yeah, water cooler shit. I guess.
All I'm
So,
saying is, I don't know how long y'all have ever been at a job. The longest job I've ever been at was 15 years. There is
Mhm.
no fucking way on God's green earth that I would leave my career because I didn't like somebody that's not even her boss. Is she
Yeah.
his boss?
yeah, he was there for 21 years. Yeah.
The
The-
town
no, but
manager?
is the town manager the police chief's boss?
I'm thinking
this
the mayor
case.
is the police chief's boss.
Thank
That's what
you.
I think.
That I don't like somebody that has been there for a month and a half. Like, unless there's other shit going on, right? So my family is from Kenley. My mom's family
Oh.
is from Kenley. I called to talk to my mama, and I was like, "Tell me some stories." And she was like, "I don't have no stories." But her story was that she didn't have any stories. That my grandfather, white people and black people, knew that he didn't go for the bullshit. Don't fuck. Like my mom has had 9 brothers and sisters, so he don't go for that bullshit. Don't fuck with my kids. Don't fuck with my family. And she pretty much lived a life sheltered from racism. Now she's third youngest of 10. Her little sister, so she went to all black elementary through high school. Her little sister, who's a couple of years down, was the first of their family to go to an integrated school, which was hell. But she's passed on, so she doesn't. I can't tell her stories. Um, but one thing my mom did say was that when they went shopping, they either came to Raleigh or were going to Smithfield. They drove all the way around, so it like basically doubled their trip time to
Mhm.
avoid this section of Johnston County that's was
Clan
considered
country.
Klan country.
Clan
Yeah,
country.
that's like, and that's like 30 minutes, 45 minutes from where I live now. There are a lot of people that work in the area that are from Raleigh, Durham, Wake, and Durham County that have migrated out that way because it used to be way cheaper to
Mhm.
live in Johnston County. Just you, all you gotta do is go across the line, and houses are like half the price. This is years ago, 10 years ago.
Right.
So there are a lot of people that we know that live in Johnston County. Um, and Johnston, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this in your area, but there are some counties in North Carolina that are so small that when you ask someone where they're from, they tell you the county and not the city because you don't know the
Mm.
city.
Right.
That's Johnston County, right? So there's Selma, Micro, Kinley, Smithfield is the biggest, and it's only the big. Well, it used to be a boom town. That's what my mom said. So there's lots of stuff there, but there's an outlet there now. It's right off 95.
Mhm.
But off Highway 7, so 90 and 70 intersect there, and in the 50s is when they had that maybe 60s is when they put up that billboard on Highway 70 as you enter into Johnston County saying
Welcome, welcome,
that the Klan, this is
welcome to
Klan
Clan
country,
country.
like it or leave it.
Right.
And that billboard was there for I
It's
want
been
to
there
say
for long.
on and off for 20 years. It was there for a very, very long time. Even after rezoning, it was on private property, so there was not a lot that the state could do.
Right.
But yeah. So I say all that to say that there's something else here.
But okay.
Jones most recently left a jurisdiction in South Carolina. She ended up suing them. The case was dismissed. No one knows why because it's not in the court notes.
But she
But
was. But she was that. But she said, okay. She she sued after she was fired.
yeah. She sued after she was fired,
After
and she
she
was
was
fired in
fired
retaliation
in
for
March, right?
um
2015.
what is she
They said for allegation
whistleblower.
of a hostile
Mhm.
environment. I mean, this is what they say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah, they
she's
created a
creating a
hostile work
hostile
environment.
environment.
And
This,
that
that, and
just
other.
it just
Uh,
in my mind that sounds like some shit because it was a known thing for the city officials that hired her that she sued creating a hostile work environment, and now all of a sudden in a month and a half she's created the same similar hostile working
environment.
environment for
Mhm.
5 police officers and a couple of city workers. So
But I heard that the
I'm just
SBI's.
waiting.
I heard the SBI's coming. I heard the town uh counselors or something like that. They wanted an investigation, so they got the SBI coming in to investigate
Mhm.
because they have some stuff about falsifying police reports and the legal
Mm.
search and seizures and shit.
Like I said,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
family's from there. I'm quite
yeah.
familiar with those
I
folks.
mean, okay, I know the town council pretty much had a closed meeting where they are supporting their new town manager. Okay,
Mhm.
one. Two, the Johnston County Sheriff's Department is now going to be, helping out until, until things with the police force are resolved. It's funny. I was having a conversation regarding this, and the person that I was having a conversation with, the first thing that came out of her mouth was they resigned, then she is doing her job, because 9 times out of 10, the reason why she was hired was to clean it up.
Just to
And
clean
if
some shit up.
Exactly. And if they resigned, then her job got her job got a little
Yeah.
bit easier.
Because
Because-
weren't stories coming out that police department was under investigation for various
Bruh.
bullshit.
The
Bruh,
last
Dude,
police
yeah.
chief, the last police chief, what's his name? The last
Exactly,
David
Tico.
Mangum.
Yep.
David
Yep.
Mangum, the last
Yep.
police chief,
Yep.
David Mangum. Yo, he going to jail. We going on trial right now for sex crime with kids and shit, yo.
Yep.
Word.
So it's a
fire,
but
yo.
so it sounds
Whole
to me
bunch of
like
shit, yo.
she came in and tried to hold some motherfuckers accountable,
Mhm.
and they ain't want to be held accountable to a black woman. It just sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
just
what it
think
sounds like.
I think this new sheriff came in
Absolutely.
town.
And look, and look, and,
Yeah, I
and
said
look,
it.
and not even putting, and to be honest with you, Rob, look, not even putting race into it, being held accountable.
Accountable.
Period.
Exactly. Just being held accountable.
Period. Okay. Period. It's just worse in the eyes.
But you
of those
slather
that are-
that black female jam on top of
Yep.
that thing.
Boom.
Because
They can't
because
eat
I've
it. They
seen
can't eat
I've
it. They
seen
can't
I've
eat
seen
it.
comments online.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So you got to think that this thought process is somewhere in the mix of these police officers quitting. I saw
Yeah.
somebody that said, somebody commented, black women are some, I think they said hostile or something
Angry.
like that, and
When
yeah,
we
it's
assert
something.
ourselves, something I
Yeah.
deal with every day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean
Yep,
there are whole studies on this shit. So
But they
Mhm.
they
come
don't
on.
they don't get it though, Rob. They don't understand that not only do you have to be you have the competition of a man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be
Mhm.
stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? Your shit got to be stronger than that. Now you got to be strong, not because you color, because you black, or you know what I'm saying? You color.
Nigga, did you
You
just
got
say
you got to take
color
that shit to it.
twice?
Color. I said
And
color.
plus, this
You
is
know,
3
Johnson
times.
County,
He
North
said it 3
Carolina.
times.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
On
this
top of the
dude
fact,
says,
this is Johnson
this
County,
nigga
North
says,
Carolina.
he says, and I'll come back if she leaves. I'm imitating his
The accent. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
He sounds
Yeah.
just like
But
that.
I'll come back if she's dismissed. No. You see what happened in that meeting on Friday? The
Yep.
the town council in Johnson County, they may not be everything, but they're smart.
Yeah.
They said, hold on, let's sit on this a minute. Let's get the SBI
They
to
got a
come
patrol
in.
going on. They don't think they ain't got that. They have a patrol going on in the town, and the town is only 2,000 people. So I don't want people to sit here and think like this is a big ass metropolis or some shit. This
Not
is
at
a
all.
small
Mm-mm.
town
One
of
stop,
2,000 people.
two stoplights.
This
Right.
this is Sparta, guys. This
Right,
is
right,
Sparta.
Right.
Okay.
So don't get it twisted like that, And this is what I think. I think that we should go ahead and reach out to Farrakhan, get the S1s out that joint, follow that shit down. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I'm with
This
it.
nigga said the
I'm with
S1s.
it. I'm with it,
Yeah.
yo. I'm with it. Let's get
No,
Farrakhan. Let's
no.
get the motherfuckers out there, yo. Yo, have you ever been to
That's
a
a good
party
point, Chris.
have you ever been to a party when the motherfuckers is you know what I'm saying, bouncing?
Yeah, there's no
Ha- ha-
bullshit.
There's nothing.
Have you?
Yes. There's
Have
nothing.
I?
Yes, you
Yeah.
have.
Yes,
Oh,
you
okay.
have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Actually, or look, or look, let's just find the great grandson of Virgil Tibbs and get him down to Kenley and get all of this taken care of.
Yeah, we need Tibbs out there. And
Do
they
we really
call
need
me
Tibbs, though?
Mr. Tibbs'
Yes,
grandson.
you need Tibbs. You need Tibbs. Okay,
Really
you need
need
Tibbs.
Y'all
Yes,
watch that
yes.
show?
Who Tibbs?
Look, watch the show. Watch the show. Watch the original with Sidney Poitier. Yes, okay. I mean, come on, Sidney. Sidney
Smack.
Poitier's Tibbs. Thank you.
That was the first time on film that a black man has ever struck a white man.
Hallelujah, Sidney Poitier. I love you. Rest in peace.
And Chris, no, not Carl Weathers. All right. As much as I love Carl Weathers, he was a cheap replacement for Howard Rollins. All right. We can debate that in the heat of the night.
Whatever
Exactly.
happened to
Discussion.
Howard
And no,
Rollins, bro?
Cicely Tyson did not play Harriet Tubman. That was Jane Pittman.
Man.
Remember that? Remember that lip when she was drinking that water?
Stupid.
Okay. All right. Let's move
Okay,
on.
anyway,
Let's
next
move.
next topic. Next topic.
Next.
White
Yeah,
water
next.
tastes like nigger water. Anyway,
Okay. So look,
Miss Jane, Miss Jane.
the Black Panther Wakanda trailer, Wakanda Forever trailer, nets 172 million views in 24 hours. Okay, so look, this past Saturday was one of my favorite Saturdays. That being San Diego Comic-Con. All right.
yeah.
Yeah, where where you get the previews of everything, especially movie and TV wise. All right. And so Marvel had the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They had their big preview of everything that's coming up. Talking about the end of Phase 4, the start of Phase 5 and Phase 6, and what movies and what TV shows are going to debut.
Mhm.
And Phase 4, which we're near the end of Phase 4, with the next part of Phase 4 being She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, which will be debuting next month. And in November, the very end of Phase 4 being Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Dropped the trailer, which was the movie looked absolutely fabulous.
Mhm.
For those that wondered what are they going to do with with the loss of the great Chadwick Boseman, this movie looks fabulous. The minute it dropped online, you see 172 million views in 24 hours. So panel, what is your excitement level come November for this movie?
Listen, bro.
The gavel has been banged.
Let me
We
tell you,
wearing
bro.
our white. We wearing our white today.
Not gonna do that, but
Yes, you are.
but listen, bro. I'm first of all, I'm just geeked that the movie is about to come out. That's just right off rip. Um, but looking at the trailer, I'm just I'm picking out like little. Well, I can't say little stuff because this is really big stuff, but it's a callback to um the Endgame movie. All right, when they were talking to, I think it was Natasha and who else was talking to Okoye and some people through the video thing or whatever,
Mhm.
and they teased somebody that appeared in the trailer. They were talking about there was some type of like seismic activity or something going on in the water, and Okoye was like, "Yeah, we're not talking about that."
Woo, yes.
Well,
Right,
damn
right.
it,
Oh yes.
damn it. Namor the Submariner appeared in the trailer with the Atlanteans coming to fight the Wakandans, boy. Oh shit.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
bruh, listen. On that alone,
So excited. I love it.
my geek-o-meter just went off the charts, bruh. So I'm like, bruh, I'm at a
Man,
loss,
look,
bruh. I'm stuck.
look.
Ready.
Let me tell
Ready.
you, man. Let me tell you, because I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you because um I was figuring because DC has Aquaman,
Mhm.
which they did a real good job on Aquaman, bringing them up to like the to date. I was kind of worried about how they was gonna do Namor. First they had The Rock, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, that would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, like it's Mayan. I mean, yo, the history, yo, I'm telling you,
Mhm.
yo, the history on this joint is gonna be crazy. So I'm just waiting to hear and see his story. Because in the comic books he's considered the first mutant. But anywho, that's how you bring in the mutants. But no, that was Miss Marvel. Anyway,
So
so
did.
so I'm geeked too, Rob. I
Oh.
am so geeked
Yeah.
because you know, uh, man, I don't want to spoil anything because in my mind I'm just thinking all types of crazy shit because a lot of things is gonna pop off. And yeah, man, I wish I could talk to y'all about this crazy foolishness I got going on in my mind, but I don't want to like spoil no shit for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I be digging deep in some shit.
Do you think
Uh,
that just in general, do you
Yeah.
think
mhm.
that I think, but do you think that Marvel does a better job in folding in actual kind of historical facts than DC does?
Exactly, because
Yeah.
it's always been like that. It's always even
Mhm.
Perry, you can even what I'm saying, even Rob can vouch for that. Even like the X-Men,
Mhm.
even the X-Men were that was a political joint because what Professor X was who like he was Malcolm X. I mean, I'm sorry, Martin Luther King Jr. Right, and
Yeah,
Magneto was supposed to
Mhm.
be Malcolm X,
Malcolm
right?
Mhm.
X, right?
And
Mhm.
Tico, and not only that, okay. Remember, Marvel uses use real life cities. Okay. They blended situations historically
Not Gotham.
into what was going exactly. I mean, DC, you had Gotham. You had Gotham, which could either be looked at as New York at night or Chicago,
Hmm.
and or you had Metropolis,
Metropolis.
which could be looked at as New York in the daytime. Okay.
Let me see.
Then you had other cities like Star City and
That's
uh
New Jersey.
yeah,
No, 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 no,
it's
no. Bloodhaven, Bloodhaven. No, Bloodhaven was in Jersey. Yo. Bloodhaven was
Bloodhaven was
Jersey.
Newark. No,
Yeah,
Bloodhaven was
Bloodhaven was
Newark,
Jersey. Yeah.
straight up and down. Okay,
Lord, I done
straight up
got y'all off
straight up and
track. My
down.
bad, my bad,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
But I'm
let's bring it back.
excited for the
Yeah, yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited for the
yeah.
pageantry. Robert and I are gonna wear matching white outfits. The gavel
Oh
has been
hell,
banged.
Probably
oh
not.
We
hell.
are all going to the theater in our all
Mhm.
white regalia on opening weekend to turn this mother out.
It's gonna be crazy, yo.
Period.
It's gonna be crazy, yo. Yo, man, this is
Yeah,
bananas.
like I said, I
Cookouts
really,
in the parking lot, deviled eggs, potato salad,
All right, look,
barbecue
man. Okay, all
chicken.
right.
Yeah, I
I'm
might, I
Look,
might, I
look,
might
man.
do it for your deviled eggs. I might, I'll do strange
I
things for
got
your deviled eggs,
Carson sent
including
me
wear all white.
some Cajun shrimp deviled eggs that I'm gonna try soon. So
Look, man. This movie,
Mhm.
like you said, it's gonna be the last phase of last of four, right? Which
Phase
is gonna
four. Yeah.
push a lot of these new heroes out.
Yep.
So,
Wh-
like Perry said,
Which
this whole Comic Con joint was it's gonna be bananas, man, and it's pushing a lot of um our story out, African American stories out. It's pushing a lot of that. It's pushing a lot of feminine women. You know what I'm saying? Strong characters coming out.
feminine and women in
Yeah, feminine is
Mhm.
all is
women
going to be the
in.
joint. This whole joint, even with
Mm-hmm.
Miss Marvel, the whole TV show, which is going to mash into the Marvels, which
Mm-hmm.
is
Mhm.
three women, three. Is that that's right because it's women, but that
Yeah.
sounds weird. Three, yeah,
Just say
three
it.
ladies, yeah, three
Mhm.
ladies out
Yeah.
here
Three
with
ladies.
superpowers.
Okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yep.
yeah, so
And,
and
you had the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is
right,
now going to lead into Captain America: New World Order
Mm-hmm.
right.
with as Sam Wilson, aka Anthony Mackie, as
I'm gonna pull it
as Captain
back a little
America.
bit. Pull it
Mm.
back. Pull it back. I am a Marvel fan. I am not a Marvel nerd. I just enjoy the movies for what they present and the action and the passion that's put into them. But I completely like I try to follow y'all on all this shit and I get
Mhm.
some of it, but a lot of this shit I don't don't pay
Oh,
attention to.
oh
But I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and I understand where you're coming from, but us talking about Black Panther and it being the end of phase 4, kicking
Mhm.
off phase 5 is like hella hella important because shit,
Mhm.
man, some of the stuff that they got planned for phase 5 and phase 6, man, like some
Sick,
of the titles,
sick.
like you said, like you said, Captain America: New World Order for one, the one that I'm like super geeked about because this is like a throwback directly to my childhood, and me reading the comics is the Avengers Secret Wars, bro. Like
Yeah.
I got to have it. I got to have it. And then like the Daredevil being rolled under the MCU officially.
Mhm.
You saw Matt Murdock appear cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. And just like I said, for the show.
I don't think
And the
like,
She-Hulk trailer. And
Right.
She-Hulk. And She-Hulk.
I don't think people realize the reason why I think that that us four we get so geeked about it, not only about the getting to see it live, right? But also the business part of it, right? Of seeing how like all the characters you wish that you could see, and you're like, damn, I wish I could see this character, but they can't because they like, you know what I'm saying, bought under by somebody else and all this other stuff, and seeing how everything is starting to manipulate, like, yo, let's make this fucking money, yo.
Well, also the
Spider-Man,
diversity of
like,
characters available for
exactly.
kids today. Like I didn't have that. We didn't have that.
We didn't have
Like
that.
y'all can have a white Bruce Banner
We had
action
Superman.
figure or a Green Hulk action figure, like, or a Superman. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
a Clark
Batman.
Kent or a Superman. Like whatever. Like, but it is so. I mean, it really that's one of the main reasons why this shit is so important to me. It's just the diversity of representation,
Right.
like women, people of color, like it is
like a Miss
I
Marvel.
think this is part of what's going to save the world. People being able to see themselves in even fantastical positions.
Positions, right.
Yeah, but just being represented across the board. Like you turn on the like this is something that privilege, and I'm not just saying white privilege, but it's mostly white privilege, but I'm not going to say it. But you turn on the TV every day or go to the movies whenever, and you see people that look like you all the time. There may be some straggling character or, what was that, Rob, that the first black person in the movie? Star Trek. I'm watching Picard, and the first person to get killed was a black dude. That's the classic shit. Like the classic.
What color shirt was he wearing? Was he wearing the red
That's
shirt?
important.
Was he wearing the red
red
shirt?
Because if it was a red shirt, anybody in a red shirt dies.
It's gonna get
you know
it. They're gonna get it. Okay.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you can't possibly fathom, even though you say you do, you can't fathom turning on the TV every day and not seeing someone. It's not even not seeing, right? Because when we were little, it wasn't really even a thought till we woke up. I hate to say that, but that's the perfect, until we woke up and realized that, hey, we exist, we are worthy. But when you're a little kid, when we got into all of this shit, it wasn't really even a thought. Now my mom, she did it for me, but still, even me not being able to wear Cinderella shit or Snow White shit or whatever still didn't resonate with me. The fact that when I'm looking at TV every day or I go to the movies, I don't see anybody that looks like me. And that's what's so important to me about this, because Marvel is so humongous and we are representing at very high levels in this game.
But
and
I'm gonna tell you, Key, the majority of Marvel is pretty much basically in like New York City, right? So you can't be in New York City and just have white. Well, I'm sorry, that was Friends. Fuck. But I'm just saying, but you can't be in New York City. You can't be in New York City and just not see other people, right?
Seinfeld.
No. Seinfeld had different characters in there. You had the soup Nazi, you had, you know what I'm saying, you had the black lawyer, you had, you know what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
true.
But as far as like diversity, like in Friends, you never saw a black person walking down the fucking street. But in this whole, it's just New York City. You
Yeah.
can't have all these characters running around without.
And actually, I was about to throw Sex in the City in there, but nah, Samantha got her back blown out by many a black guy though.
My
So,
many a black.
So
so yeah.
So Candy brought up a good point in the comments. She said she really hopes that the multiverse opening up will bring T'Challa's recasting forward.
Agreed.
I said the same
and I
thing.
agree. I agree. I'm part of the whole recast T'Challa movement. Even though that like this trailer was really good, it was exciting. There was of course homage to Chadwick Boseman. No disrespect to that brother at all. I mean, he's going to always be held in high esteem for his acting chops, man. But this is an important character in the grand scheme of things.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
and cannot be restricted or held back just because of the untimely passing of Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
But back
Take
to
it
the
back to
trailer,
the soap operas. Take it back to the soap operas.
The part of Black Panther, the part of T'Challa will be played by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So, exactly. Just as long as it's not John David Washington.
But why not him though? Why people always shading this brother? This brother can act, man.
He can act, but I don't want to see it, dude. I don't want to see him.
I think Robert Downey Jr. should do it. I think Robert Downey Jr. should do it.
Boy, you stupid as hell.
Bring back Iron Man.
I'm just a dude playing a dude being a king of a motherfucking country.
And nobody said shit when that came out.
Why the fuck is that okay? Why is that okay? But we're not gonna talk about that. We got to
know.
Look, man. I know we finna wrap it up, but so I want to readdress Keith's point and also Michelle's point in the comments. That's the true statement. We're always killed off first talking about Star Trek. Well, if you're gonna talk about Star Trek,
thank you. Go ahead.
That's
Rob.
just. So what? A black dude got killed off in Star Trek because black people have been represented in Star Trek from the jump.
You're right.
Extremely
Klingons aren't humans, sir.
We ain't talking about Klingons. I'm talking about Uhura.
Rob,
she meant Martin Luther King.
Can I mention it one more time? Okay, if he was wearing a red shirt and if his title was ensign, black, white, whatever, he
Don't
gone.
Care. They gone.
He gone. It don't matter. Look. I'm sorry. Look. I'm sorry. He could be black. You know,
purple.
He could be black. He could be, he could be black.
He could be Andorian.
Klan, don't matter.
He could be Andorian, Klingon, whatever.
Go on. Look.
That's like the
out to the planet. Boom.
I
forget. Key. What was when you saw this? Was it
so many days
the
ago.
First season of Picard?
The first episode 1, season 1.
So was it an alien or a straight up black dude got killed?
It was a straight up black dude. Like straight up.
She talking about the time. Oh, she talking about in the mall. She talking about in the mall. That part you talking about in the mall when Picard was and they started like what you call it, transporting like down in the on the joint and they was like shooting at his ass.
Or whatever those Romulan defectors or whatever started transporting.
Yes. Right, the first guy to die was black. The black
okay.
Oh yeah.
It's
in grand fashion. His flight was amazing.
That's not saying nothing, man. Because again, it's Star Trek. Black people are hella represented in Star Trek. Even Klingon. Yeah, black people took over the Klingon role once they put Tony Todd in the Klingon makeup, and it was one of those actors that I forgot his name, but he's a well-known actor. And also Worf in Next Generation.
Yeah,
man, shoot.
Michael Dorn.
Black people took over the Klingon. Klingons became space niggas. But anyway, let's because they like to fight. They talk
Discovery, the first episode. Anyway, wrap it.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for another great edition of the Headline Grab. Now, I want to bring in a comedic roundtable, our Punchline and Parley, and just talk about things comedic wise. Okay. First, the first comedian I want to bring in. This is my man Rob Schneider. No, not that Rob Schneider, but this Rob Schneider. What's good,
hey,
Rob?
What's up,
How
Rob?
are you?
What's up? I am good.
Welcome.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Hey Rob, right off rip, man. Going back to the conversation we were just having. Go ahead and talk about your comment that you dropped in the private chat, man.
Yeah, y'all spent forever talking about how black people all die off. Let's at least show some love for LL Cool J's character in Deep Blue Sea. He was the last man standing in that.
And in Halloween 2.0.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's not and just to drop this up, just to add this part, let's not forget Michael Myers versus Busta Rhymes. Come on.
Yo, Busta Rhymes was giving Michael Myers that work.
All right. He was getting that work. All right.
Yes, he was.
I'm gonna put all y'all out of here. Keep on.
Yeah, Busta didn't do all the stupid stuff that white people typically do in those Halloween movies. That's why he was giving Michael Myers his due.
First of all, Rob, he had Timberlands on. So anytime a black man got Timberland boots on, you're bound to get stomped on. That's just protocol. That's just protocol that come with the boots. When you look in the boots, it comes in the boot. You know what I'm saying? It says, you know what I'm saying, stomp. You know what I'm saying?
Look, let me get the others in. This brother ain't been with us in a minute. Or has it been a month? Or has it been 2 months? I don't know, man. Look,
got some shoes though.
Our favorite permanent guest host of Straight to Tape, ladies and gentlemen, Bishop Omega is in the building.
Oh shit! I didn't know. Hold on. Let me put on my show glasses. Okay, there we go. Got to put on the show glasses. I had different.
I thought you said hoe glasses. I was shocked and appalled.
Hey, what's going on, man? I ain't been here in a while. Looks like you cleaned up the place. It smells nice here. What's going on?
Little Fabuloso burning on the stove.
Yeah,
my
once
wife
we get that bishop smell out. It's kind of hard to get that bishop smell out. You feel me?
That shit right there. Putting some Fabuloso in the pot and putting it on the stove, bro. Listen.
Hey, if y'all niggas don't like the way that lemon pepper and French toast smell, then guess what? Against you. You know what I'm saying? That's the fragrance of Bishop Omega.
Don't let Bishop fool you. That motherfucker smells like gold polish and Q-Dog regression from damn Charlotte, North Carolina. Don't get a question. You know what I'm saying? Bishop went up to Charlotte, came back walking bow-legged. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, let's go.
We got one more. We got one more to add to this equation. Oh my God, man. This cat. Of course, a veteran of Look at House. Look at House comedy. You can catch him in Messy. You can catch him in one of our favorite movies, the lead in Hit a Lick 2, as Mac. He gonna get paid. He gonna get paid. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the man Ghettorauchi himself, Dink Kearney.
What's up, man? What's up?
It's good.
What's up, family? What's up?
What up, Dink?
What's up, Tico?
What's going on, Dink?
Jared. What's up, Keisha? What's up, Bishop?
What's
I talked to Rob in the backstage. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Look, I'm looking at your background over there. You know, when black people got a gold frame in the back, it's either like the portrait of Jesus and the 12 disciples, or you know what I'm saying, is the 12 disciples of Malcolm X and Busta Rhymes and I don't know. I'm just going. I lost it. Anyway,
I already told him on backstage that it looked like he had the Black Last Supper behind him.
Yeah, I told you.
Well, it's actually if you can see it right there.
Is that Rudy Ray Moore? Who the fuck?
What are you watching on TV though?
Would you look at that? Look at that black cheerleader porn on his laptop, nigga.
Dink the only person I know. I'll go to his house and he got pictures of just white people just hanging on the wall. You know, he don't even put his own pictures in. He be like, you know what, these white families look just as fine. I'm just gonna put these white families
in
on
case
here.
He wants to have his house appraised, it'll appraise for 40% more.
Exactly, that's what he said.
Very true.
Yeah.
So when you buy pictures from, you know, when you buy those picture frames and it comes with a white family, please save that. You know what I'm saying?
Put your picture
right. Put your pictures
you
on
just
top
take
of
your
that.
picture out, right? Exactly.
Take your picture out when you get your house appraised. Facts.
Absolutely.
Take that motherfucking Maya Angelou shit down. down.
Right. No Obama.
But also, too,
No Obama pictures.
I was going to say
Obama
take
look
that,
like
but
a
take
also
that
too,
Martin.
make sure y'all take out your hair care products too, because that's a
Yep.
dead giveaway too. If you
That's a
got
dead-
bundles
yep.
and shit in your bathroom, then they might
That's right.
no black people's hair.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it
Yeah.
can't it can't smell. It can no incense smells,
Take that wave
sage.
grease, all
No
of
black
that stuff.
magic.
All
Take
them
it all.
As a
products.
matter
No
of
black
fact,
magic,
just
take
get
it
in
all
contact
out.
with Rob. He'll give you all the white DNA you need to spread around your house.
Exactly.
All the tips. Yeah, remove that. This is Rob going through. Yeah, take that out of here. Remove that. You know what I'm saying?
Take that out. Let me leave this string right here. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you.
But look, gentlemen, like I said, thank you for coming through.
Welcome.
New year, man. Okay, I know three of y'all, stand up 2022. What is your view? What's your view been about this year as it relates to comedy? Okay, I mean, look at some of the things that have happened. Okay, we've seen Chris Rock get assaulted on stage after telling the joke. We've seen Dave Chappelle get assaulted after a show. Shoot, question: have y'all ever done a show and before y'all did the show, somebody was shooting a gun in the parking lot, just like they did with Craig Robinson a couple of weeks ago in Charlotte?
Hell no.
Nope, I wouldn't have did that show.
Hell no. I wouldn't have done it. I don't want to be around no shit like that.
Nah.
No. Thank God.
That's the reason why I stopped rapping. I was like, fuck it, let's do comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to get away from.
Yeah, man. But I think that but it comes with the territory, though, right? Everybody act like this is brand new, but it's not. It's not a brand new type of situation. It's all about where you are. I have never personally done a show in Chicago, but I've heard stories. I've heard stories of, when people go out for Chicago, they go out. They get dressed up. You know what I'm saying? The drug dealers, the gangsters and all that. They want to take their lady out for a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'm from around here. So, it might look weird to me. So I might be cracking on somebody. You know what I'm saying? But then his girl's looking and then she's laughing. So now he looks like a joke. So then shit gets to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different. You have to really learn how to read the room, right?
Yep.
Read the room,
Yep.
right? And I'm learning that from listening to other comics that travel farther than I have to other places, because it's one thing that I find that regular people tend to do is tend to think that just because I live here and I can do this here, that I can do that everywhere. You
The
feel me?
joke ain't the same all the way
Exactly.
around the world.
I mean, I agree and disagree. I agree in the sense that it's always been an issue, but I think what's different now is, like, it used to be a select group of people that you knew you had to worry about. Now it's just like Craig from accounting is getting all bent out of shape for and trying to act like a badass. Like, it's I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's everybody is acting out now.
Oh,
It's the internet. It's the internet. It emboldens people to express their views in a violent way, knowing good and well you never say that shit to nobody face. Like,
the
for
crazy
real.
thing about it, though, is like, you're here to laugh, right? You know what you're coming to see.
Mm-hmm.
You spent that money. You know what you're coming to see, right?
Right.
So if you know that you're getting ready to go see Mike Epps, he gonna crack on everybody. So
Right.
if you sit in the front row, he's gonna crack on you. So you shouldn't get upset because this is what you paid your ticket for, or you got a free ticket to go see, or whatever. This is what you need. I mean, it's bananas, because the craft is changing, and it's like everybody's becoming more of I wouldn't say softer comic, or more careful, you know what I'm saying, about the material that, we put out.
Do y'all think, like, in today's climate, like a Richard Pryor or a Red Fox could exist?
No.
No.
Yeah, I do.
No. I mean,
because it had to go back underground. Because it has to go back underground. That's the only way. They started off underground, so that's the only way that you know what I'm saying. For them to come out, it would have to be some underground shit.
But they wouldn't be a Richard Pryor, or
mainstream. It wouldn't be mainstream.
the Richard Pryor. where they're at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, like I said, if we rounded it back to the 80s, you
Right,
know what I'm
you're right.
saying, in the 70s and 80s, Richard Pryor was our Dave Chappelle and our Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? That was, like you said, people, yeah, they can exist because in open mic areas, you know what I'm saying, in that, but they would never be where they're at because of
Yeah, I mean, like, and my question was like more like
Right.
at their level that they
At that
were.
level, yeah.
they wouldn't be getting
today,
no movies. They
they
wouldn't be millionaires.
But it-
No, they'll be
But everything
multi-billionaires.
comes. But don't y'all think everything comes like from the underground type of situation? Like if you know, if you got this underground following, you know what I'm saying, the industry will find you.
I mean, to me, technology today is a double-edged sword. It's easier to get discovered because there's YouTube, there's like all these platforms to get yourself out there. So it's easier to get yourself out in front of a large group of people. But there's a larger percentage of those people that get more easily offended. So really, once you become mainstream, it comes down to who's going to have your back. Netflix actually backed Chappelle, and they're like, we're not taking him down because he's making us money, and that's ultimately what's going to determine whether you get canceled or not. Is like, if you're popular enough and you're making people enough money, they're going to back you because you're making them money.
You're right about
That's
that,
true.
dog. That's that fucking LL versus Consequence shit.
Cannabis?
No, cannabis joint. Once LL took his shirt off, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So,
Once he got on TV.
That was it.
But for that one song, Cannabis Destroy L.
yeah, he did.
Oh,
he
that's
did.
Rob
He
shit.
tried.
right
Yo,
there.
Dink.
That's
Let me
Rob
ask you
shit.
something, man. Let me ask
You
you
go ahead.
something. Because your comedy is like that old Mom Mabel's, old Red Fox, down in the basement type comedy, right?
Right.
I think we've had this discussion before about you know, I have jokes that I can write, and I've got jokes that I know that wouldn't come right out of my mouth, but it sounds dope with you. So how do you feel? Do you feel as though that there's more of a pressure for you to not say certain things that you would say before? You know what I'm saying?
Before
Because you
when, though?
Ghettorauchi. I mean, you Ghettorauchi, and so your whole concept is, you know what I'm saying, some ghetto shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? So do you find yourself like, yo, I can say this joke and be like, nah, maybe I shouldn't say that joke?
No, man, I believe it or not, man, whatever I write and comes to my mind is what I go ahead and say, because I'll feel comfortable saying it anyway. And if I offend somebody, fine. If I don't, that's good too. Like, let me just say this: there are certain jokes I don't have in my repertoire. I don't have nothing to say about Jews. I just don't. I don't have anything to say about
We don't
them.
talk about them on this show.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say about.
We don't talk about you.
It might be some
Shut up,
topics
Bishop.
I just ain't got. Like, I ain't got no rape jokes. I have no desire to say something. That don't mean I won't go there with the rape jokes, but I have no desire to say it. However, a lot of stuff I write, a lot of stuff I see, I feel comfortable saying it, and I don't feel no pressure. If I say this on stage all the time. I say, if I offend you, I'll make you happy, or I'll make you crazy, whatever combination, you're in the right motherfucking place. Because I want to be able to be real with you while I'm on stage.
Right,
And I want people to walk away like, man, he said some crazy stuff. You know, maybe you didn't like it, but you can walk away saying, well, you know, that is kind of true. Like, I got a joke about child support, but it's like, you know, basically, if a woman got a baby daddy and she's still sleeping with him, I'm like, bitch, that's prostitution. You know, he paying child support. You know, so like, so I just want it to be something where you can talk about. Me and Rob was talking about something similar, you know, in the back room about Bill Burr, and you want to feel comfortable who you are. Like, when I wear that robe on the stage, that's who I am. I'm not embarrassed about it. I don't feel oppressed about it. I want to bring that person out. So I do feel comfortable with whatever I say. I don't feel no pressure not to say certain things. And if people get offended, oh well, I done my job. I really do, because I feel like I'm not.
And it's funny because the offense normally is from rooted in truth, right?
Yeah, like,
and I just think people are so, they just with today's, like, there's so much internet
Yeah.
And you can basically cater your experience to what you want it to be,
Right.
what doesn't offend you, what makes you happy or makes you however you want to feel. That if you want to feel enlightened, there's a whole feed for that. If you want to laugh, there's a whole feed for that. What you want to laugh at, right? There's a whole feed for if you want to feel in love or you want to cook or whatever. And so people, I don't know if our minds are developing to expect that in real life situations when we're dealing with real life people, where we can't like move shit like into our feed. Like you're dealing with real fucking life when you're at a comedy show, and that comic is going to tell you about real fucking life.
And that's so what and that's why I like to say that joke I just said. I say it sometimes, certain audience. I say that because I want you to think about it. A man is having sex with his baby mama. They're no longer together. They keep having sex, but he's paying child support.
Right.
What kind of sense is that?
Is he paying bills?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like,
you should add that to your joke. Right. You should add that to your joke.
Yeah, I might have to do that. But when you think about it, you got to start saying, well, hey, man, he knocking it down, but she still got him over there for child support. And I mean, it's how you want to take it. But I know guys who do that right now. But it's more of that's a reality versus well, I'm gonna get mad.
Yep. It really happens. It really happens.
Right.
And that's the thing with most of you guys. Like I'm friends with most of you. Rob, I don't know you. Rob in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say, damn, she disowned Rob like that.
Like, you want to be able.
No, but it comes from it, and most comedians, it comes from a place of personal experience. Y'all don't just sit and look at the news. Y'all might joke about, what's going on in the headlines if there's something big or whatever, but most of your comedy is from personal experiences. So you can't sit in my audience and be offended because of the experience that I've had and how I would wish to express it, right?
You see, Key, it's the king and the jester of shit.
Off with his head.
You're exactly off with his head. He doesn't tell a joke because that's what it was, right? The jester was supposed to tell about what's going on in with inside the community in a funny way. You know what I'm saying? On some shit, and if the king didn't like it, boom. So it's the same. It's the same type of situation. I have jokes. Shit, Dink. Remember the joke I told you, the Beyonce joke I got? The whole Beyonce joke. I'm like, yo, Beyonce got all these single women out here dancing in a circle with themselves, you know what I'm saying? And singing, you know what I'm saying? All my single ladies, but then go home to her fucking husband. So, you know what I'm saying? Bam. So I get you. So, it's the shock value, right? To make you think of a whole nother way. Right.
The way I do it is this right here. I think that, you know what I'm saying, as a comedian, I'm not responsible, or even as anybody, because, you know what I'm saying, I haven't done stand-up in a while, but again, I'm pretty funny on Facebook and shit. But you know,
how are you? I
am fucking hilarious on Facebook. I read my own shit. I'm like, this shit is gold. Someone should steal this shit. But
after he runs his post through me to proofread first. But go ahead.
Right. Yeah. Fuck you guys. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't proofread shit. I say it like how I write it.
Nothing.
But I'm not responsible for your triggers.
Right.
Like I am not like walking around.
Absolutely.
I'm not responsible for your triggers. You are responsible for those triggers. And I tell when I was doing my YB Normal show a few years back, I would always start my show off. If you are offended, we don't give a fuck because we don't really know you. You know what I'm saying? You and then I would go into the joint. You are so sad that you had to pay people to make you laugh. You know what I'm saying? You don't have real friends in your life. So it don't matter what you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but what I'm saying is that kind of sets a precedent for the show. Like for the people that are extra sensitive, if you say, hey, we don't give a fuck if you're sensitive.
Let me go ahead and go.
This is not your time. This is not your time to protest. This is not your time to stand up and because there are people around you that want to enjoy the show. You know, like I said, your triggers, whatever hits you, like I don't know I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, these stories that you have. You know what I'm saying? We talked about Fabuloso earlier. Oh, and somebody got a trick about smelling Fabuloso because their mom used to throw it on them. Okay, shit, my bad.
The hot boiling
Hot boiling Fabuloso on your back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah, I mean, smell good.
Sorry.
In the house.
Your back smell good though. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
But why go to a comedy show if you easily triggered? I never understood that. I never understood. Like Rob Schneider can be as offensive as hell. Right. So can Tico. So can Bishop. I saw Bishop years ago before I even got into stand up. And I just know these guys comedy. If you easily triggered, you should not come to a comedy show.
Yeah.
Them 3 guys right there will hurt your feelings.
But nowadays, people want warnings. People want warnings. They want warnings.
They soft, like you said. They soft, like you said, Keisha. They're very
But is
it their fault is it their fault as a consumer not knowing what they're getting themselves into?
Yes. No, I'm gonna say this right here. And I'm sorry to cut you off.
Out there.
You can go right now. You got to know the animals in your zoo. You can appreciate a snake, you can appreciate a goat, and you can appreciate a lion. You don't put the lions next to the goats, and you don't put the snakes in the petting zoo. You know what you're getting into when you go into the damn comedy show. It's like this. So, you know what I mean? It's like this. Yes, it's your fault. If you stick your hand in the king cobra cage and that shit bite the fuck out you and you die, don't sue the zoo because you did something different. The bear is cute and cuddly till you jump in the cage. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think that most people that get offended in crowds have never been on stage and don't realize that they're putting unfair expectations on the comedians because like the largest show I've done in terms of comedy, there were 500 people in the crowd and I didn't know any of them. And any one of them could have had some weird random experience as a kid that ties into something I'm going to say. I don't know that. So how am I supposed to tiptoe around that experience that you had when you were 13 and I don't even know you?
But the game fucks us up even before you jump out of the fucking starting blocks, right? So like, okay, let's say we got some momentum going on, we keeping it going, and then you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden you get this break. So you get this break, and then all of a sudden you say some ill shit that you said fucking 10 years ago or some shit.
Let's say 15, 20 years ago before everybody was
exactly. But 15, 20 years ago before everybody was on some other shit. And now you got to be like, oh, you know, I'm young. It's a bugged out fucking game because I think that is stagnating a lot of people from really tapping into their genius. I got this joke. Okay, I'm sorry, Bishop. I got this joke. It says, Mattel just came out with Entrepreneur Barbie. She came with a cell phone, a tablet, a LinkedIn account, and yes, she makes 30% less than Entrepreneur Ken.
Yeah. So
I've heard that joke before.
Yeah, so I've got.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I did a joke, and I was mainly picking on Bath and Body Works because I like picking on Bath and Body Works and the names of their fragrances.
Okay, I was gonna ask, why do you like picking on Bath and Body Works?
No, the names of their fragrances are funny to me because they had a fragrance called Freshwater, and they were charging like $15 for this small bottle of Freshwater, and I'm like, where the hell do y'all think we are, Flint, Michigan? And I did that joke in an audience, and there was one person in the audience from Flint that got pissed off. I'm like, do you honestly think I was trying to target people from Flint and make them feel bad? Like, no, I don't know you from Adam. I didn't know you.
We ain't got no water over here. We ain't got no water.
As you left Flint, Michigan, fucking drinking damn sparkling fucking cool water, fucking rat bastard, you fucking damn hypocrite. You hypocrite motherfucker, you.
Yeah, you might be from Flint, but you're in Cary now, drinking Evian. Shut the fuck up.
That's the reason why you're here. That's the reason why you're here.
Exactly.
Enjoy the showers that we provide for you there.
Yeah.
It's too fun.
Take this fucking clean ass water, bitch.
Yeah.
You know my people, as you drink it from Evian. You know what I'm saying?
You don't smell like hey, do you still smell like pencils? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
That's-
pencils.
Oh,
Lead,
damn.
motherfuckers out here
Lead,
smelling like
lead
lead.
pencils. Lead
Motherfuckers out here
pencils.
smelling like
Oh,
lead and
damn.
shit.
Y'all
Can't go
ain't
through
shit.
fucking there. Can't
Y'all
go through
ain't
the
shit.
airport and shit. Motherfuckers out here-
Superman can't see through him and shit. Superman can't
Hell
see
yeah.
through him. He's like, God damn it, I can't. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, yo, Dink.
What's up?
How lesbian started kids, motherfuckers, black chicks look like Lil Wayne or Manny Fresh.
Hey, it's funny you said that, man, because I got a joke about lesbians. I got a joke that white lesbians always look like Eminem get the badass bitches, man. So
Yeah.
What?
No,
Yeah.
or they look like Al from fucking Two Time.
Yeah.
That shit is bugged out.
They mean too, man. They mean. The lesbians, the ones that look like Marines, they mean as shit.
Motherfuckers look
Because
like
they are
Marines.
Marines.
They are,
Okay, they
yeah.
are Marines and shit.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
say
I'm saying?
shit, yeah, man.
Bring your
they-
ass back.
They
Nah,
jealous.
come
I
on,
mean,
Come on.
yeah, man. They mean as hell, bro.
Yeah, man. That's just bugged out.
Yeah, they
But
real
yeah.
mean.
If you're lesbian,
Shit.
you got feel offended. We're not
But-
responsible for your triggers.
I hope they get offended.
So here's the thing, and we have a multicultural group today. There have always been instances of, and how I don't know, because I'm not a comedian. Kind of funny, but I'm not a comedian. People from other groups, whatever group you claim to be, right? And they're intersecting groups. I am a mom. I am a black woman. I am a hip hopper. I'm black in America. Like all those intersecting groups, right? I feel like as a consumer, people feel like people in your group have the right to tell jokes about your group. There are very few comedians on this earth that are allowed, and even if the masses allow them, there's always the loud squeaky wheels of
Right.
groups that they speak about that they're not members of,
Right.
that make a whole lot of noise. And it is, and in those cases, you guys, it is a tiny fraction of people, right? But so who just told that joke?
Me. I don't know.
Tico just told that joke.
Yeah,
You're not a
Tico.
member of that group. You're not Dink. You and Dink. Y'all aren't a member. Y'all not lesbians.
Right.
Nope.
So
How
how
do
do
we
you
know that
how do you
experience?
balance? Yeah, right. How do you? Never mind.
Because
How do
okay,
you
this
balance? How do you balance that? Because a lot of times the people like
this
lesbians probably
Right.
go to see lesbian comedians,
right.
and if they go to see other comedians, it's for other types of comedy. But then that's hypocritical because that other comedian that's not telling lesbian jokes is telling jokes about their group of people. Y'all follow me? Their
Right.
group
So,
of people,
this-
and you're sitting there laughing at that
Go
shit,
ahead, Bishop.
right?
Go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead.
Because I want to say because on that because I had a problem with that too. And it's kind of like what you have to understand is that humor is humor. Some jokes aren't for you, okay? But there's a person because I say this right here. Let's talk about the illest jokes that we've heard, right? Dead baby jokes, abortion jokes, rape jokes, anti-Semitic jokes, right? These are the jokes
We don't talk about anti-Semitic.
What I'm saying, but I mean, they're jokes that there. But I'm saying if you can't sit there and laugh at a dead baby joke and an abortion joke and be offended by this right here because it's about humor, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to lesbian comedians make fun of straight dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. And what it is this right here. And it's a back and forth because yes, as a comedian, we understand. Like I don't think any comedian, like I had a friend named Joe Perot that was like, yo, Bishop, he said I gave him his black card, but he was like, what is my black card? And then he started listing off different black people, stereotypes about black people. Was like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what does it smell like? You smell like grape Kool-Aid? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, it's hilarious, but you know what I'm saying? The way he explains the joke, he was like, I was just wondering, what does it do? What can I do with it after I get it? You know what I'm saying? And it was just like the way he tells the jokes. If you just walked in, it's offensive as fuck. But
see, Bishop, but Bishop, this is what it is. This is what it comes down to. Okay, everybody likes you with inside that circle that they like you.
The group, yeah,
The group that they like you. If I come out, you know what I'm saying? I came out after like my divorce. So all my shit went after my divorce. I was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, going through divorce, going through this, going through that, right? I don't believe that people really, and have this thing to realize that as comics, we grow.
Mhm.
We don't know everything. And sometimes we say shit in order to learn shit because we don't know everything. I don't know everything about this LGBT community. I don't know everything. So I'll say some outlandish shit because I don't know, because this is how my mind thinking. So don't get it twisted. Come talk to me after the fucking show. And then when I'll learn
No,
something.
they're gonna hold a rally outside.
That's what I'm saying, though, Key. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Come talk to me like, yo, that joke that you said about
we're
such
people
and such
too.
and such.
Yep.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Oh, word. Now we can have this conversation. So now the next time I say a joke or the next time I say something, then you'll know that I fucking grew from this situation. I don't think that motherfuckers want to see us grow. They want to keep you in this fucking box, like, you know what I'm saying, like it is.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
They
Exactly.
want to be off limits. Yeah.
Right.
No, but I think it's like this though too. We're comedians. We have it's like this. When we write a joke, we know we're smart. Like, first of all, to be a comedian, you have to be some level of intelligence. Yeah. Depending on the type of jokes you tell, it's like this. Some jokes you gotta because Ricky Gervais said this. He was like, some jokes I have to be tone deaf to make the joke work. I know I'm going into it to be tone deaf to make the joke work. If I you know what I'm saying, if I say a dumb dad joke, I know I'm writing a dumb dad joke that's supposed to be corny. If I want to make an enlightening joke, I make this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this. As comedians, y'all guys have to understand that we understand what we're doing. You know, it's like this. I'm being tone deaf for a reason because the punchline is funny.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't necessarily
sometimes you gotta pay. Yep.
I don't necessarily
most times you gotta pay.
I need you to think, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I'm giving you from this tone deaf character to make you think about why the fuck, because we're really, it's like this. If you break down, if we talk about homophobia, you're worried about people having sex. Like, at the end of the day, who the person is having sex with is none of your business. They're not having sex with you. Right. So then we play in that area. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it. So people, like, again, I mean, we write jokes and stuff like that. It's like this. I'm gonna tell you this right here. 9 times out of 10, the comedian that's in the room is the smartest person in the room.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, and to that point, I think with movies get a pass that no other form of entertainment does.
You are absolutely right.
You can do anything in a movie, and they're like, oh, this is just for entertainment. But then you go out to a comedy show, or you go and listen to like the new single that just dropped, and you're looking at those lyrics from a song, or you're looking at those jokes from a comedian, as if.
And we ain't got liner notes no more. You got to go look up the lyrics.
Right? Yeah.
Rob, I don't know, Rob. I don't know, Rob, because you can't make Blazing Saddles today. You could not make Blazing Saddles today. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of my top favorite movies, bro.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I mean, it's a great movie because he brought to the light of fucking racism, like how fucking stupid racism is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we are supposed to do as comedians, right? And we're supposed to sit here and make you think, well, what the fuck? Yeah, man.
But see, Tigo, I was gonna ask in the same vein. You know, you say we can't make Blazing Saddles today, okay? Could we make Porky's today? But then again,
no, because it'll be creepy as shit, especially the fucking damn shower scene. The shower scene, motherfucker got his fucking phone out, fucking videotaping motherfucking bitches. Yo, that's creepy as shit.
Yeah, you can make it.
You couldn't do that shit.
You just gotta put it on Pornhub.
Yeah, you put that shit on Pornhub. Exactly, you're damn right. Hell no, you could do that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put it on Pornhub.
But
you know what, man? That makes me go harder when they get mad like that. Like, they exclusive. You can't say shit about them. And that's when I really get pissed. I'm like, I'm gonna say shit about your community. I don't care how you feel. Because you cannot be. Look, man, when it start raining, we all gonna get wet. All right. So you can't get an umbrella over you and your organization because you feel offended. But then you can turn around and talk about people that look like me, whether it's my skin tone or because of my sexuality. So the hell with y'all. I don't care how mad they get. And I've said homosexual jokes and they laughed, thought it was funny. You know, so I don't care how mad they get. If I see it one way and I want to write a joke about it, so be it. Be mad. That's your right. But you're in a society where you are open game like everybody else. I don't know who in the hell made them feel like they cannot be touched. So fuck them. And I'm going to say it. And I don't care who they are. They can say they can have a rally, they can do whatever. But I feel like, why are you offended if I make that type of joke? But then you turn around and make a joke about me. I've had lesbians say the most violent, racist stuff ever. I didn't get mad. I took it as it was joking. We're in the arena to joke. Let's have fun.
Right. Yo,
so I'm not gonna back down for some stuff like that because I think it's unfair that you get a umbrella protection because I go attack you and your sexuality. Although I'm not being homophobic when I say it, but then at the same time, you get on stage, you can talk about me all day long, and we laugh and everything. So no, the hell with y'all and how y'all feel.
Yo, Dink. I think I've talked about this before. Like, I'm tired of protesting because I think by this time, like, Nike should come out with fucking damn protest sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And they should be able to track your, your march steps and shit. You know what I'm saying? To see if you're really down for the cause.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So, Nike, I'm down with that shit. We can get Public Enemy to fucking sign off on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fight the power, motherfucking damn sneakers.
Tico, hold on. Yo, this is 2022, not Public Enemy. Run the jewels.
Oh yeah, we can get Run the Jewels to do it. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you, have you seen cats? Have you seen cats protesting lately? Have you seen them protesting? Like, I mean, like really, like, have you seen them? Like, they got their cell phones out, like they're taking selfies and shit. I mean, could you just imagine like Martin Luther King Jr. like back in the days, like like if he had a cell phone, do you exactly think that he'd be like on TikTok and shit, be like, we're going to Selma, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit would not fucking fly. That shit would not fucking fly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you out this motherfucker protesting and shit, you got your fucking phone out and shit, you out this motherfucker taking pictures and shit, showing everybody else's face and shit, so motherfucker declaring and everybody else will know who the fuck they are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about this shit. I'm talking, I'm rambling. Let's go on with some other shit. Yeah.
But not with you. If you realize though, too, it's like this. A lot of people protest what the hot trending topic on TikTok is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've seen where you know what I'm saying, one of my homeboys' stepdaughter is doing that. Like, she changes every time, or they change. They change
whatever the new hot topic is.
Whatever the hot topic is. Yo, that's what it is. Like, yo, I'm
fight the power.
I'm this. Okay.
On that shit. Fight the power on that shit.
Right. He like, hey, all right, well, we with it. Okay. But then he was like, how can I be with you when you change it every 3 months? You know what I'm saying? I can't be with you. And it's like, I'm, you know what I'm saying, in myself or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, you know what I'm saying? I'm very pro whatever you are. If you're pro whatever you are, I want to treat everybody equal. So guess what? Kind of like Dink said, if I'm gonna treat you equal, I'm gonna talk about your ass as equal. I'm talking about if you in a wheelchair, I'm making wheelchair jokes. I got special need jokes. I almost beat up a person in a wheelchair. That's how
I got to go again. I'm leaving. I know that story.
That's how equal opportunity I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if you talk the right shit to me, I'll jump on your ass. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, do that. Yo, there's just
that's funny.
Also on some other stupid, on some real shit. I was this is bugged out. This weekend I was going over this class of organization of mapping, and there's this thing I've learned called the meta mapping, right? Meta mapping is like the association of metadata values and fields from one system that contains to another system, right? So with this whole metaverse, which is strictly data, which is strictly, you know what I'm saying, everything that's supposed to be legit. So if you say something off kiltered, you know what I'm saying, where it's not matching with the metaverse, how do you think that, because the metaverse is here, right? As a comedian, so how do y'all think that bringing people into this, but Key knows exactly what I'm talking about. I think Key knows what I'm talking about because I think her company deals with that. She has the Oculus joints, and it's like she has meetings where she like meets other people with inside the metaverse, right?
Like, y'all literally, like, so at the beginning of the pandemic, I was so sad, but DJs basically took over Twitch. So all day, every day, even to this day, DJs, like some of my favorite DJs are, I could just log on to Twitch and see them DJing live. with the metaverse and Oculus, like Oculus headsets, you can create a space for people to come into to see you. Like you could build your avatar and people will come and you can have them pay if you want to. My kids play with my Oculus. There's bar fight games, there's boxing games, there's poker games, there's all kind of shit, right? People actually get sexually harassed in the metaverse.
That's
But
crazy.
anyway, you can build a whole space for you.
Virtually sucks my titty. Anyway, let's go.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I was just talking to like someone that's like 16, 17 years old that is like the nicest kid you would ever want to meet in public. And in that space though, he is a completely different person. He's like, this is the one place I can get away with this. And it's just like I get to be like whoever I want to be in this. And it's like, but it's like those people are still receiving the same messages if you told them that in person. Like it's
right.
It's weird.
Right.
It's like they feel like they're in like this
But there's
alternate
really
reality.
anonymity. Anonymity
Right.
boosts a lot of people's egos.
Yeah.
It changes how you approach people if there's anonymity, right? So
Right.
you're like, even on like, you're just scrolling Instagram. We're not even in the metaverse, right? You're just scrolling Instagram and you see a post. Just want to let you people know that the algorithm shows you people that you're like following or friends with on social media.
Right.
So if you comment some, oh, look at that ass on some wild ass post, your friends can probably see that. So it just gives people that like boost of confidence, I guess.
Right.
On the internet in general, but metaverse is like whole like virtual 3D type shit. So I can only imagine what type of confidence.
Right.
How
do we go ahead, Perry?
Where you will eventually no longer be anonymous.
Right.
Mhm.
But how do
Eventually, you will not be anonymous?
But it isn't. I don't even think it matters because it's not
Right.
them. Like I know that what I do out in the metaverse and in the internet affects my life. It could possibly potentially affect my job, but people younger than us probably don't like my
reckless,
kids'
you know,
age and a little. They don't understand that. They still don't understand it. What the fuck you put out on the internet is gonna be there forever and ever,
But
and ever,
exactly.
fucking
So-
ever. They don't understand that.
So as a comedian, knowing that this new type of technology is out here, right? And we all dealt with the whole pandemic thing, right? Like Bishop, you had your birthday roast. I had my birthday roast. I mean, as comedians, we know we're people, right? So do we get the vibe off of seeing people? So in the metaverse, do you think that there's gonna? How do you think
Comedy
that
in
we
the
could be able
metaverse?
to grab that connect? Then saying on a virtual level than we would on a seeing somebody else.
Because it literally looks like Sims. It looks like Sims.
Right. It looks
but you
like
can be
Sims, right?
It looks like Sims. You don't think so?
Right, it does.
I mean,
He ain't got no
if
bottom
nobody-
part.
Yeah, I think for me, like whatever you're doing online now, I feel like because society changes over time, what's acceptable now was not what's not acceptable now was acceptable 10 years ago. I feel like if you're online and you're saying things that are generally acceptable in today's society, then you're probably fine. Although, having said that, there are people that are bringing up stuff from like 10, 15 years ago and applying it to today's standards. And that's where I have an issue, because if you said something 10 or 15 years ago, knowing everything that you knew 10 or 15 years ago, and you're going to get judged on it in 2022, like you're probably not going to come out looking very good.
Yeah, that's correct. Those people are stupid because you should change it.
But isn't that
five
shock
years.
shit though, right? That's that 5. I mean, because if you're not hitting, you're gonna say you're gonna try to say some controversial shit, so motherfuckers could.
No, I think he's talking about like the Kevin Hart Oscars thing, right? He didn't get to host the Oscars because of a tweet he did 10 years before that.
Yeah,
right.
10 years ago, that tweet was probably fine. No one was offended by that 10 years ago. But now you apply it to today's standards. Now it's offensive.
Changed. Right.
So what do y'all think?
It goes by the higher ups being extra sensitive too, and really looking out. So it's like they're erring on the air. They're erring on the you know what I'm saying, trying to be right on the right side of history.
Well,
Because
I don't think they're. I think they're trying to mitigate risk. When you talk
Right,
about
that's
higher
what I'm saying.
ups, and yeah,
Right.
they're trying to
Yeah,
mitigate. risk.
they're like,
right.
nah, we can't touch this, Kevin, because of this going on. So you know what I mean? It's a dumpster fire over here. We can't touch this right now. So
Right.
no, we don't want to be seeing this, because again, we have to look at it like this. You know, if you're saying stuff that to the marginalized people or whatever, when those people start getting their voices heard, then it's almost like a raw nerve. It's like, oh, I'm finally, you know what I'm saying, the cap is off. I'm finally getting to be said, and it's everything is like, yo, we haven't been heard for so long. Now, when I would say this, right, if you would have gave all marginalized people the same amount of respect and power and all that, guess what? None of this shit that we say offensive would be offensive, because everyone feels heard. It's just like, because I could go right now as a black dude and go out here and make, hey, white people do this jokes. White people do this jokes. You know what? Never has a white person said, I'm fucking offended. Why? Even when I do the white person voice, they don't get fucking offended, because they understand that, guess what? The power dynamic.
That's offensive right there, you rat bastard.
Anyway,
it's like
say whatever you want to say to me, Negro. I'm
my white
still
people
going to deny your loan.
Let's hear that white people voice.
My white person voice is like this. It's kind of
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
Were you doing it right now?
Yeah, no. It's my regular voice. This is my work voice.
Oh, word?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's
sound like you got some salt in your throat.
Let's hear the code switch voice. Let's hear that voice.
Yeah.
Hold on. Thank you for calling such and such. This is
It's the same fucking voice. I told you.
You still sound black.
The same
You
fucking
still
voice.
sound black as hell.
Yeah.
I
What
would
I'm
know
saying,
you
though.
was black.
Yeah.
I know you was black.
But guess what? What I'm saying is, a deep voiced black person is soothing the white people. I calm all the white people down. They go, oh, right, you sound buttery, buddy. You sound buttery.
Boy, you stupid as hell.
Yo.
Let me ask you.
No, hold on. Before you ask that, dude, that's because Teddy Pendergrass, Isaac Hayes, voices like that. No. Hear me out. Voices like that have soothed generations and has gone across racial and generational.
Maybe the OJs, because they get flipped to beach music. Them other ones.
No, exactly.
Even Rob.
Exactly. Because
Yo.
Rob has that voice. Boom,
It's
boom.
comforting.
No, let me ask y'all something, man. Let me ask y'all something real quick.
Yo, I'm so good. Hold on, Tico.
Go ahead,
Because
Pete.
right
Go ahead,
now,
Pete.
Rob's got me soothed. Okay, I'm calm down right now.
Pause.
Hella pause.
I'm like, yo,
Hella pause.
This is a visual. This is a visual. What Rob's voice is making make me feel. It's making me feel like this.
Yes, ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how Bishop listened to Drake albums.
Yeah.
Not this new one.
Yo, Dink. So like, okay, because Dink have showed me that like your voice, your voice is your voice, and you keep true to yourself through independence, right? You do your shit independently. You and Ty, y'all got a team together, and y'all doing good things, and he's allowing you to speak your voice and continue to be, you know what I'm saying, Dink Ghettorauchi, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you think about Monique? She just got offered a deal with Netflix for like $500,000, you know what I'm saying, for 1 hour episode with Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think she would have like complete copyright and audio only rights for that. So do you think that's a pretty good deal? Do you think that's a way to bridge the gap? I mean, that's $500,000, and she has the copyrights and the audio. So basically, I'm thinking that all this lays down on Monique's special. So, feel me? So, but do you think that's a great deal or what?
Yeah, she got a great deal because initially she wasn't going to get that deal. Initially, Netflix would have paid her $500,000. They would have kept the copyrights, and she would not been able to use those jokes for another special for like 2-3 years or whatever. So, from my understanding, the bridge everything over, make her satisfied. They gave her the copyrights, the audio, and they gave her $500,000. And the fact that she got the copyrights is why she accepted the $500,000, because now she got the copyrights. She can take that and do whatever she want to do with it, make more money. She can sell it. It's hers now. So that was just, I think it was a great deal on her part. That's because I think they offered her $500,000 before, but this time they gave her the copyrights. So if you have your copyrights as a comedian, then you're a home run hitter. So she won. She got $500,000, and she got the copyrights and audio, which means she can make more money off of that. So
this right here makes sure that when you do this special in this 1 hour, that it's got to be fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be magical.
Well,
right?
It has to. Well, from a business perspective, man, Netflix just wanted to make
to make her shut up. Shut up. Damn.
That was a business move because, like I said, all those comedians on Netflix, they don't own those copyrights. Mm-hmm. They gave her that because they wanted her to be quiet, like Keisha said. That was a business power move. We're gonna give you $500,000, but to trump all that, here's your copyrights. You can do whatever.
But at the same token, this is either okay. My special can be the shit. Well, I can make money off of this, or it's gonna flop, and I'm not gonna make money off of it.
She still got $500,000 though.
Yeah,
that's
but
not
she got a
$500,000, right?
And she got a name too, so she got her fan base. That's the thing about stand up. Once you got your fan base, you good. Right. She got her followers. So
and it says like this: as long as she delivers for her fan base, that's what counts, right?
But a lot of motherfuckers will watch you fail,
right?
But what I'm saying, it's like this.
But they're still paying though. That don't even fucking matter.
At the end of the day,
to watch me fail.
It's like this: if you're a Monique fan, Monique can't do anything wrong. Exactly. It's us Friends fans. It's like, is Monique, she jump on a little 5-minute special on BT? Is she funny? Yeah, she's funny, right? Okay. But I could take it or leave her. She's not in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not like I'm disappointed if Monique doesn't have a good special like we talking about Cat Williams. Like I'm a Cat Williams fan. I'm like, damn. Right. You know, it's some of the stuff is funny, but it's not hitting like I want him to hit, right?
Right.
So it's like this. So as long as she does it for her core fans, then she's good because they're going to go out there. They're going to buy it. We're not buying, like, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a fan of Monique, you're not going to be out there buying Monique. If you're not a fan of Dave Chappelle, you're not going to be out there buying Dave Chappelle shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, long as she gets her 80%, you know what I'm saying? She gets her 80% of her fans, she's going good. She's going to win. Now she dogs this special the fuck out, and that shit is trash. And her fans don't like it, then that's on Monique. Because you
that's what I'm screaming.
But that would be that still in itself would be the last hurrah because they bought it.
They bought it. Right?
They bought it. They already bought it. To see,
but it was on her face though. It's her face though. It's her face. It's her face. If it blows up, then she's done a great job. But if she fails, see, I told you before. That's why I didn't give her that 21 fucking damn million at the fucking jump.
Don't talk shit to me and can't fight.
21 million.
Right.
Corey Holcomb don't think she got no jokes. He thinks he said she don't have no jokes no more. But you got to go to his show to hear that episode.
I saw that.
Dink, I've shared that episode, so and I agreed with Corey. I'm sorry. I do too.
Hey, so we talked about that on this show. So to go ahead. Who's talking?
Oh, I was gonna say, Dink, what would the rights to your material be worth if Netflix offered you $500,000 and you can keep all the rights to all your material, or what amount above that would make you relinquish the rights to your material to Netflix?
Well, the first thing, if they offered me $500,000 and copyrights, I'm taking it because that's definitely win-win. I ain't got $500,000. To answer your second question, if they wanted my rights to my stuff,
people too woke nowadays for that shit. You need to own your intellectual property.
Yeah,
always.
I would have to be, man, because I know I got a lot of stuff out there. Honestly, it would have to be a nice figure, man. It had to be at least $500,000. Have to be because I got so much stuff out there.
You talking about $1 million off top?
$5 million?
You talking about? What you just say? You said $1 million?
I guess you could say about $1 million because I see myself going places. I would say at least $1 million or something like that.
Let me tell you what that is. That's the fucking Montel Jordan effect. Motherfucker Montel Jordan, motherfucker thought motherfucking this is how we do it. Will be motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I could make another hit like that. Fucking Madonna try that bitch and scoop that bitch up. So you see that, you hear that motherfucker every wedding, every motherfucking black weddings, white weddings, motherfucking
commercials, movies.
Everybody think Montel Jordan is this is how we do it. No, that's how Madonna's doing it. Madonna,
she owns it.
And so yeah,
I think as a comedian, it's best if you can own all your stuff and have a catalog, and you can do.
But I do get the grind. I do get paying homage and paying the dues. You know what I'm saying? Of learning the business. You know.
Well, a lot of comedians. I'm glad you said that. A lot of comedians, they don't know the business side. All they know is all they care about. A lot of them is just telling jokes. They don't. They say hell. Some of them don't even know the show part. They just. It's so much to go into it, but a lot of them don't know the business part of it, and it's sad. That's the reason why a lot of them get pimped out.
It's funny you say that because when I was doing my little tour, because motherfuckers wouldn't book me, right? So I decided to do my own comedy tour.
Right.
I would have comedians on, and then you know what I'm saying, we weren't paying them much. We was paying like $40 to come up and do like, you know what I mean, 10 to 12 minutes or whatever. You know what I mean? Right. So I have about 6 comedians on there, and everybody do 10 to 12 minutes, and we'll give them $40. I used to have to chase comedians down. Like, here's your money. They're like, you paying us? Like, yeah, man, you came out. I'm not gonna charge people at the door and not at least you give you 10 heads. You know what I'm saying? I'm charging.
But I'm sure that's happened to them before, though.
But that's because they're not used to getting paid. I mean, Rob will tell you that. They're not used to getting paid. They're not used to it. They used to get.
I got paid 3 months in. Fucked around and got paid 3 months into comedy. And I was like, yo, I'm not doing nothing unless it's an open mic or something a bigger look. Right. And one of my boys said, yo, you shouldn't have got paid that early. I said, well, if my talent was there and the person said, hey, they heard me do an open mic and said, we want you to come do this show and we'll give you this amount of money. Oh, yeah, I'm a professional at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get paid to do comedy unless it's a bigger look. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna ask me to come out, yeah, shoot, I gotta leave my family.
That's the right attitude to have. And some of these comedians don't know what the hell they're talking about. How you gonna tell somebody not to take some money? Oh, you're not supposed to make this money. They sound like, the college system. They didn't want to pay these athletes. Now they got to pay.
Y'all sound stupid.
Yeah, you sound stupid.
Okay, y'all. It's almost my bedtime. So I'm going to ask you a final question to wrap this whole thing up. So I know of quite a few comedians just because Tigo's my friend and Bishop's my friend and Dink's my friend. How do you guys take care of your mental health? It is a lot I'm an empath. So just talking to people, kind of I absorb that. And it takes me a minute, depending on who and what it is, to kind of release that from myself. Like other people dump on me a lot. But a comedian, it is your intention. You go out here in this world and you observe the world and you absorb that and then you spit it back out. So with that, I'm assuming comes a lot of mental health challenges. And I'm just speaking from my own experience. If I was in your shoes, how do you deal with, and I'm saying all this because of the recent suicide of Jack Knight, the comedian Jack Knight, right? And people think y'all are all happy, ha ha ha, jokey, but a lot of you guys deal with real demons. And a lot of you don't put it out on the stage in a way that people know what you're going through. So how do you stay mentally healthy? Sorry.
Shit. Can I go? You want me to go?
Yeah, you
go. That's my going on stage is my therapy. I used to go on stage and just tell jokes, right? And you got your, you know what I'm saying, you got your jokes that you can sit there and just say some stupid shit. What's the difference between a rooster and a prostitute? One says cockadoo-doo, the other says any cockadoo. You can say that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's right. But more motherfuckers want to know more about you, right? And I'm learning to be more open about me and my situations. and talking about my situations. Um, uh, I feel as though at one particular time and moment when I was going through uh this is crazy. My first divorce, and I was like kicking and writing jokes. I wouldn't say anything because about my going through that whole situation because I had kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want my kids to know that how I felt about their mom at that particular time and moment. Right. So I had like all these fucking damn jokes like funny as shit that I just couldn't say. You know what I'm saying? That I wrote down that I just couldn't say. And this is like before I really got into it, really, you know what I'm saying, heavily. And but I just never said those type of things because I just of the respect of itself. But then I got married again, and me and this woman, we ain't got no kids, so the fucking gloves is off. So anyway, so you know what I'm saying. So it's just like it's a man. It's crazy because you ever like hurt yourself so bad, like hurt your knee or hurt your ankle so bad you can't do nothing but laugh. That's how it is. I mean that's the only way that I can for myself that I could say that it
That's a
is
good analogy.
because it's sometimes shit just
Funny
hurts.
Bone ain't
You're
so
right.
funny. Funny Bone
Right.
ain't funny at
Funny
all. You
bone
hit it
ain't
hard
so
enough.
funny. And I
Right.
talk about shit that's not so funny. And but a lot of people take it as like, yo, you a fucking you just hate women or you just hate, you know what I'm saying? You on some conspiracy shit, this, that, and the other. But nah, man, just think. I just want y'all to think. You know what I'm saying? This world has y'all thinking like fucking sheep. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, just think, man. That's all. That's all. Just think. I'm sorry.
Think about it.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah, I'd piggyback off that. I agree. I for a long stretch, I really didn't deal with anything that serious, and you could tell because my comedy was all poking fun at other stuff. I was making fun of Starbucks or Chick-fil-A or all these other things. And during the pandemic, I was married going into the pandemic. My wife left me during the pandemic, and just it was a long drawn out process, and I've got probably close to 10 minutes on going through a divorce and the whole process of going to divorce court and dating during the pandemic. And so my comedy got a lot more personal over the
Mm-hmm.
past couple of years. And
Mhm.
for me, it was salvaging what when you're married as long as I was, and to see that go away, you feel like part of you feels like that was just a waste of time.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
to be able to turn that into jokes and make strangers laugh at it, like, made me realize like I'm salvaging something
It's
out of
relatable.
this. Yeah.
It's definitely relatable. Let me ask y'all a question because both of you mentioned like the the just being relatable, and I think with the advent of social media, people feel so much closer to the celebrities that they adore, right? Because these celebrities are constantly posting. You feel like you're part of their life. You get to comment on their day-to-day activities if you wish. um I think that has a lot to do with the need for art, not just comedy, but art, and artists to be more personal. It's kind of a requirement nowadays, either in your art or on social media or both. So if the the celebrity that you admire is going through a breakup, you know they went through a breakup, then you're gonna anticipate their next album because you're gonna hear all the shit they did, the shit they spilled out in that album related to said breakup that they posted on social media months and months and months and months before. But what I want people to understand also is that a lot of that shit is curated. I'm a
Right.
momager. It's
Right.
curated, right?
Yeah.
They put out what they want you to see for the most part.
Yeah.
Not always, but
Right.
yeah, it people feel so much, and I know I do, and I fall into the same trap, like feel so much closer to the people that you've admired for years and years for their art.
Right. I do my shit like OG. Uh, I believe in like just hitting the open mics and just trying to find my voice. I admire Bishop a lot. He's that new generation of type of comedian. He knows about social media. He knows how to get out here, and so that makes me put out a little bit more reels, or what I'm saying, like, okay, I'll put out a little bit more about myself, because you all know me. I'm a pretty private dude, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But when I'm on the stage, I'll allow you to see how much I want you to see. You know what I'm saying? I can give you that.
Right. It's curated.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right. But with this whole social media thing, it's like boom. Like Bishop will come out and be like, bam, like at fucking damn 10:30 in fucking morning, like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't you glad fucking chicken breast ain't got nipples and shit? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He'll say some stupid shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? So that makes me like, okay, let me throw this funny reel out here, or try to get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More
Yeah,
likes.
it's definitely a tool. You got to use
It's
it.
definitely a tool.
Yep.
But as far as like and watching my man Dink down there, you know what I'm saying? He's grinding old fashioned, like old school way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching him. You know what I'm saying? You play your position. See what's popping. See what's going on. He's making moves. If motherfuckers ain't making it happen, make it happen for himself. You see what I'm saying? So I'm watching everybody. Rob, I don't know. It just seemed like you got white privilege and you just go wherever you want to.
I am what I eat. I eat at Bojangles a lot. I'm a quarter white.
Oh, well, that's what's up. I love it. I love it.
He's literally a quarter white too.
Let me see your ancestry DNA result. Put them on the screen.
I can pull out my Indian card, my Native American card from my.
You called it Indian, so you're lying. Next, Bishop.
No, you know I was lying if I said Cherokee. I'm Lumbee. Like I'm not just saying I'm Cherokee like every other white person.
He'll want to be. He'll want to be from Detroit.
Y'all are crazy.
Oh man, what'd you say, Key? I'm sorry. Oh shit.
And when it comes to Dink, all right, especially when it comes to Dink's social media grind, you see, Dink's social media grind is, I'm sorry, shall I say different? Because whenever Dink posts anything, I look at it and it's just this one thing that always comes to mind. Dink, what the fuck is this? Always. Right. But that's the reaction that Dink wants.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Dink shit. Like anytime he pop, like I try to pop in as if I see it, I got a comment. I gotta drop a comment in it because, and I don't drop a comment. I don't drop a comment for nobody but him to see it. So I'm gonna tell you this right here. If it's like, unless it's super funny, like if it's already 40 comments, I'm like, I'm gonna pass this one up. But if I could get that shit when I'm in the top 10 to 20, I'm like, I know he gonna see this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to make sure he sees it. That's
cloud chaser.
I appreciate y'all doing it, man. I appreciate y'all commenting on it, man. Because it's just promotion, myself as a comedian. I mean, that's just the way it is. So, and people say, man, you be posting some crazy stuff. And I say, yeah, I know, but I'm just promoting myself as a comedian, my special and Liquor House and movies. And sometimes people pay me to put some of that shit up there. So,
Reginald.
Look, I'll say this.
Rich type of motherfucker.
Good down with
that nigga be whispering.
Post your ancestry.com lyrics in the chat, please. Thanks.
Man, okay. I'm 21% European. I love it.
I'll say this.
Scores went up.
I'm full black.
I'm only 10. We're like 9% European.
Before we wrap. There's just a couple of questions that I have. Dink, what's up with the future adventures of Mac?
Well, Mac is gonna be crazy as hell leaving in Hit a Lick 3. Mac just a dangerous dude, man. He's just dangerous and he loves money, but he's gonna be in the future Hit a Lick 3, 4, 5 moving forward. But as each episode comes, he's gonna get worse.
I want Mac to fall in love.
Dink is the Black John Wick of the project.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like 3. You got 3 baby mamas. 3 baby mamas.
No, wait.
2 baby mamas.
2 baby mamas and a girlfriend. Yeah, 2 baby mamas.
2 baby mamas and a girlfriend. Yeah.
Hey, Dink, I got one piece of advice, man. Like Max got to know when to walk away. Like Fast and Furious was cool until it wasn't. Like we don't need hit a lick 12. Like
hey. If that money coming in, baby, we can have hit a lick 25. We can have a bunch of baby mamas. I don't give a damn.
Yo, Rob, that motherfucker licking gravel. That nigga licking gravel at that particular time and moment.
We make it hit a lick 12, man. Hey, something right. I mean, look at Friday the 13th. It's still going on.
Man, that motherfucker went out of space. Get the fuck out of here,
Halloween. Look, man.
Dink in space.
Hey, Dink.
Mac in outer space.
That's when you know you got to hang it up. When you go to outer space. When Mac got to go. When Mac is space, that's when you got to look at yourself. You like, all right, let me go ahead and do something
You
different.
get a black man up in space. I'm fucking some shit up for real.
That's the last one. Ain't no hoes up there. Ain't no hoes in space. Ain't no hoes in space.
There's always black holes in space. There's always black holes in space. There's always holes in space.
Mac gonna be in. Mac going to be in space with 22s on that space shuttle,
and still trying to get his money. Still,
I go there and fuck up DirecTV satellite system. Dish all of it.
Shoot him down, Mac.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, look, I want to thank tonight's guest, Rob Schneider. Not that Rob Schneider, but this Rob Schneider. Yo, what you got coming up, Rob?
I am at every bar and brewery across the state. I've got I am in the Village Tap House in Mooresville on Thursday, and I'm at Odin Brewing on August 6th, and got a couple other breweries in Raleigh and Cary coming up in I think August 12th and 13th.
Definitely let us know, because
definitely. And of course, Ghettorauchi himself, Dink Kearney. What you got coming up, my man?
I got a show August 6th with this Instagram star comedian named Vontae in Raleigh. That's August 6th. Then August 19th, I'm down in Wilmington. August 20th, I'm in Virginia. August 26th, I'll be hosting a laser show. And I got one more show. I just got to find the date. And of course, I'm going to be filming for the comedy movie Yaz with Ty Banks. And then I'll be starting the film for Hit a Lick 3 with Mac.
Oh,
that all depends. That all depends. All that relies on his, court date for bootleg raffle tickets. Anyway,
I was gonna say, if y'all need like radio hosts in the show,
right?
Now we'll get with Ty. I know, get with Ty.
Oh yeah. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna hit Ty tonight and tell him y'all said that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him.
Oh, he know.
Yeah. Tell him again.
I tell him.
Dink. Also, don't forget, man. Tell him about Atlanta Homicide.
Oh, Atlanta Homicide. Yeah. I filmed Atlanta Homicide last month in Knoxville, Tennessee, episode 15, which will probably come out sometime in November or early December. I'm the victim. My name is Lawrence Green. I get killed in that. So I'm the main character that got killed. But that will be coming out episod 15.
Does anybody, are you the only person to die?
Yeah. Atlanta Homicide. Yeah, I'm the only one to get killed.
Did you have a red shirt on?
No, I had on.
Okay, never mind. All right.
I don't like a hip hop.
Yeah, to turn that around. That's right. It's called a tag, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Exactly.
But look, ladies,
Bishop got a red shirt on.
Yeah, he about to die right now. What you got going on, Bishop?
No, hold on. Oh, wait. We're gonna keep Bishop on here for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Rob Schneider.
Thanks, y'all.
Dink Kearney.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Much love to you.
Thank you.
One more thing, I just gotta say this. Check out all the Liquor House comedy shows on Tubi TV, and you can check out my comedy special, Ghettorauchi, Amazon Prime. Rob Schneider's on Liquor House 4. Yeah, Tubi TV. He showed his ass. He showed that quarter white ass.
I don't want to see all that. You know what I'm saying? You talking literally? You talking about metaphorically?
No, both. That's how he operates.
Nah.
Oh shit! Oh.
Won't be watching for that, but we'll definitely tune in for the podcast.
Well, I'll be listening for it. Rob might be watching it, but I'll be listening for it.
Hey, it couldn't have been that bad. There was a Liquor House 5.
You didn't kill it. You didn't kill it. You didn't murder it.
Exactly.
Third leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, yo, thank you for coming through the Straight to Tape.
We put white out on the white out on
Y'all take care.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, man.
Now, Rob don't even want to leave. See, that's exactly how white people do. They always come back in and just bring it.
Quarter white. Quarter white. Okay.
Quarter white.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, once again, another great edition of Straight to Tape. You can catch us, of course, here Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. Audio version of Straight to Tape is available on your favorite podcasting platforms. Make sure you hit us up on our social media platforms, and make sure you subscribe to S2T Media. Got something special coming up. Check it out. Yo, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Yo, man. You know what time it is, right?
Yeah, it's way past my bedtime, nigga.
Nigga, shut like you did.
It is 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I realize
I'm capping.
Yeah, man. Yo, show some love to the comment section, bro.
Yeah, anyway, man, what's up to everybody in the comment section, everybody on the early check-in, man. You know how we do, man. Gotta show y'all some love, man. So just going ahead and kicking it off, man. Early on the check-in, the homie Daniel Alvin, my man John Champion from the Record Store podcast. We had Tabitha on the check-in. Also the homie Candy, my man Raj the Big Chief, Reg that dude, Wilkerson, Nadia Ellen, the homie Chris Young. What's up, bro? My man Reggie Marshall, Tanya T. What's up there, baby? Latarsha Singleton, Michelle Roberts in the check-in, Indy James on the check-in from YouTube, my man Clee, my man the Professor Paul, Daniel Spencer also. We had the homie Finn the DJ on the check-in, Tiffany Dorset, what's up, girl? And my man Jay Trey. Listen, man, thanks to all of you for your support. Thank you for being active in the comments. Thank you for all the reactions, and thank you for sharing the stream and continue to support your favorite podcast. We thank you. We love you.
Thank you. Yo, Bishop. Yo, my dude. I want you to, look, bro, I want you to share with the people what you got going on tomorrow night.
Oh, you know what's intelligently ratchet? You know what I'm saying? Like we do every Wednesday night for the last 6 years that led us to this special episode. We on episode 200. You know what I'm saying? 200. That means, we've been on a fucking grind for a while. So I want y'all, if y'all can, we're gonna do a bunch of reminiscing, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. I just reached out to Kazi. I know he's filming on location and all that stuff right now because he's a full-on actor dude. So, you know what I'm saying? We hopefully could get him and that back on or whatever to say a couple of words. But come out celebrating episode 200 with us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing the same thing we normally do, you know what I'm saying? And come on out. You know what I mean? I hope Straight to Tape could slide through all you guys or whatever. And we just gonna go ahead and have a good little time and talk about the world like we normally do on the 200th episode. You know what I'm saying?
Send me the link.
That's what's up, yo. I saw Kazi out there doing his thing, man. He shaved his facial hair off and shit, yo. Motherfucker out there looking, motherfucker out there looking like damn Emmanuel Lewis with a fucking damn mouth full of damn jawbreakers.
Yeah. He looked real Republican. That's
he does.
He looks very Republican. You know what I'm saying?
That makes me sad.
But look, shouts out to Kazi doing his thing on the doing his thing on the screen. You know what I mean?
Sure,
look, also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you catch this week's edition of Questions You Didn't Ask, hosted by Naisha Frey. Once again, part of the S2T umbrella, available on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. New episode dropping this weekend. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement for you this evening. The special announcement is, we going on vacation. Straight to
Bye, bitches.
Bye, niggas.
Straight to tape. We'll be back.
I'm so first of all, before you, I'm saying,
don't you better not say it.
I want to say something. I'm very disappointed in my people because you know what I'm saying. I too sling jokes on a regular. To not ask what I have going on is quite, you know what I'm saying, upsetting.
Oh,
I, Tico, will be at the House of Art August the 4th at 10 o'clock. Yes, I will be there slinging jokes as I usually do. So come on out and check me out. I got things popping. So, bada bing, bada bow. All right.
look, and we'll be on break. How about that? Till
Exactly.
September
Yeah.
13th.
We are back on September. We are back on September 13th. Make sure you check out S2T Media. We got something else special that is dropping. That will be dropping next week, next Thursday. Big debut. You know something? F it. Let's just go ahead and say it. Okay.
So, you're an ex. What's next? Podcast. Me and my ex-husband, Joseph Brown. We're dropping our first episode of our podcast next Thursday. So hopefully next couple of days y'all will get the little teaser Perry cooked up. And then we are talking about how to be a productive ex, a co-parent, and we'll try to clear out some of the vitriol y'all motherfuckers have for your exes, which is unnecessary. And ways to do that. So oh, I thought he was about anyway. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's been coming for a long time, but it's really, really coming now.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, you're going to enjoy it. And look, man, look, we gonna miss y'all. We are definitely gonna miss y'all.
I mean, yeah, kind of, but
but we could use the break though. You know.
Hey, y'all can have us. Listen, tell us you if y'all miss straight to tape, just wait one more day and tell us you ratchet. We'll hold you down. We will comfort you in our bosom. You know what I'm saying? And then when I'm gonna say this right here, let's get some honey mustard boy shit going on within this break. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. No. Very whoa. Bishop, hold on. Well, Bishop, but you know, with me coming on and helping with Intelligently Ratchets as well, they're gonna get some honey mustard all the week of all.
They get honey mustard every week when Perry's on there.
They need the pure, unadulterated honey mustards.
Just send me the link for tomorrow.
I agree.
So I can come through and curse the building.
All of that, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yo, shout out to the homie Quentin on the check-in and also boss lady. What's up, y'all? What's going on? But yeah, we having a light-skinned insurrection right now, apparently. So yeah, govern yourselves.
Khaki colored killers.
Look at them. They're so non-intimidating. Look at them.
We'll scratch you.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Yo, don't make me throw my sandal at you.
Oh shit.
Don't make me throw my sandal at you.
And Perry will scratch you because that nigga don't never clip his fingernails and shit. If you see Perry, you ever see Perry out in public? Just look at
look.
I've never seen that.
Remember
Perry used to rock that fucking that damn coke nail.
It's time to go home.
Hell
it's late.
Why
look, he didn't do coke. The motherfucker only damn sniffed on his fucking damn what you call that shit back in the day? That fucking damn shit.
Sniff, nigga used to
nigga
used to sniff crushed pop rocks.
Hell yeah.
I got to go.
Lady, yo, we gone. We'll see you September 13th. What?
I don't think we should call little people like little people. I think we should just call them like human sliders. Good night.